Hello, everybody. Welcome, practice builders, and happy Thursday to you all. I'm really excited to be here with you today. Actually, this is such a great topic and so timely. And we are going to be chatting with one of my favorite people today from, I will also add, one of my favorite companies, and that is Fullscript. So, want to welcome Debra Wolf to our session today. And I'm going to just do a quick bio for Debra, just so you all know a little bit about her background. So Debra works at Fullscript on the sales team, and she's been with Fullscript for the last 5 years. And she also holds an MS in human nutrition and a CNS, and is a CNS nutritionist, which is awesome. She's also a health coach from Integrative Nutrition. So welcome, Debra.
Thanks, Leslie. Thank you so much for having me here. This is great.
Yeah, such a great topic. I mean, especially with, Black Friday right around the corner and Cyber Monday. It's one of the most common questions that I get this time of year is, oh my goodness, what do I do? Like, Leslie, do you have any ideas? And so that's why I thought this would be just so perfect to really share with my audience today a little bit about Fullscript and specifically how it can be used as an excellent business tool inside of your business. Truly, it is one of the few ways that I know of to generate true passive income, right? Passive income is a little bit, shall we say, elusive, right? But this is a way to, this is real passive income. And I would say most importantly for my audience, everyone listening, all of my practitioners, they want to provide value. They really want to find additional ways to help their clients to be more successful. And so obviously, I think Fullscript can help them to accomplish that. So just a little bit of background for everyone. Welcome if you've just joined us. And also I want to give you a warm welcome in case you are listening to the replay. All right. So I think you're going to get a ton out of our time together today. So today's topic, we are going to be talking about how to create a knockout, actually Cyber Monday, Black Friday offer. Truly, it's more Cyber Monday that your clients are going to love using a virtual supplement dispensary. And again, I want to welcome Debra Wolf from Fullscript. She's going to share some juicy details in terms of what is Fullscript? How does it differ from maybe some of the other options that you have out there? We are going to be talking about how to position your virtual dispensary to create a really awesome Cyber Monday offer that your clients are going to love. We'll talk about, I think we're going to touch on how you can become more comfortable in talking about supplements with your clients. Right? Because I know this is a biggie. And we're going to be discussing, why do you want your clients ordering from you versus, other places, stores, Costco, drugstores, that kind of thing. Why is it advantageous? What's in it for them? We're going to be talking about the cost associated with running a virtual dispensary. I think you're going to like the answer to this, and how to find the right supplements in your dispensary, and of course, a lot more to come. So, all right, so Debra, let's go ahead and jump in. Why don't we start with kind of the core? What is Fullscript?
Oh, absolutely. Perfect place to start. So if you're not familiar with what Fullscript is, it is a free virtual supplement dispensary for practitioners. So in order to have a Fullscript dispensary, you need to be a licensed nutritionist or health coach or medical doctor or chiropractor, basically any credentialed practitioner who's familiar with supplements and utilizes supplements to get their clients healthy. So creating a Fullscript dispensary is easy. You have immediate access to about 300 brands of supplements, and you can create personalized recommendations for your clients. They purchase off of you. Fullscript, we ship directly to your client's door. And then they can easily come back into your dispensary to purchase their refills. And also perhaps other products that like personal care products, those types of items that will also help keep them in a healthier place. So that's the simplest explanation of what Fullscript is.
Awesome. Hey, Deborah, I'm having a little sound issue on.
Okay.
Can you still hear me?
I can hear you fine. Yes.
You can hear me. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So that's awesome. I am going to be kind of doing a little tech check on my end. I don't know
No
what's
worries.
happening. I cannot hear you at this moment.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's on my end, not yours. Okay.
Okay.
So, so what I'm going to ask is, why don't you go ahead and if you could just talk a little bit about the price, you know, and this is the part you guys are going to absolutely love, right? A little bit about the cost associated with opening a Fullscript dispensary. And also maybe you can touch on how Fullscript can make dispensing supplements really, really easy, right?
Sure.
And just some of those advantages. And
Yep.
while you talk about that, I'm going to do a little troubleshooting on my end with the sound.
Okay, no problem. So, so as far as Fullscript, it is 100% free for practitioners. So it costs you no money whatsoever. You do create your dispensary. We never take money from you. We only deposit money into direct deposit into your bank account because you do make 35% of the sales from within your dispensary. That's for US practitioners. So if you, let's say you open your Fullscript dispensary and you create a recommendation for a client and you send that recommendation to the client and they purchase off of you, and let's say it was a $100 purchase, you would make $35 of that purchase. Fullscript pays you via direct deposit, so right into your bank account. And there's no minimums. You know, as soon as you start having sales from within your dispensary, we do start paying you out immediately. So we have plenty of features, and I can also do a screen share at some point to walk the viewers through Fullscript. But as far as some features to help make your lives as a practitioner easier, we have a very good search system, which really allows you to hone in on products you're really looking for. You can drill down into ingredient type to really whittle your way through the vast number of products that are offered. So that is extremely helpful. In addition, something we started doing fairly recently over the past year or so is we do have some decision-based protocols that we have created. They're available for viewing on Fullscript's website, and you can easily upload them directly into your dispensary if you want to use some of those. And we do have an integrative medical team on staff. So they are the ones that are tasked with creating these protocols. We have a couple naturopaths that are on staff. So they're the ones creating the Fullscript protocols. In addition, we've gotten a couple protocols from some of our partners and brand partners. So all of these tools together just provide you with a lot of information, resources, and tech tools to help you do your job better with your clients. In addition, once your clients do start purchasing products from you, they will receive refill reminders if it's a product or a protocol you would want them to continue. So just having those automated refill reminders go out to your clients really helps you with something that Leslie mentioned earlier in passive revenue. It helps drive them back towards your dispensary and making those purchases so that you can see that they're continuing that protocol. And also so you're getting that passive income back towards you rather than going somewhere else to purchase supplements.
Oh, so important. So key. Okay, so what about, what I really like to touch on, because I hear this quite frequently, is kind of a little bit of a discomfort with some practitioners around, kind of pushing supplements, or, just kind of that fear around coming across as salesy when it comes to supplements. What do you think about that? And how can we help our audience just get more comfortable with this conversation?
Sure. So listen, you're the practitioner. So if you feel that a client that you're seeing would benefit from a supplement protocol, you're the expert that they are coming to see, and you're the one offering them a solution. And perhaps that solution includes some supplements. So in that case, you can easily put together that supplement recommendation through Fullscript and send it to them so that they can purchase through you. Now, if you're not comfortable and you feel like you're pushing supplements and you don't want to be overly salesy, there are a couple different ways that can make that experience more comfortable. One is that you can simply make the recommendation and email it to your client and leave it up to them to purchase at another time. You can email them or text message them. In that sense, it's in their hands, and it's up to the client to then follow through on that purchase that you're recommending to them. In addition, with Fullscript, we had a new search feature that was just added where you can actually search some products by price. So perhaps you have a cost-conscious client that you're seeing, and perhaps they need some vitamin D off the top of my head. Perhaps you can search a couple vitamin D options in different price ranges and then include those multiple items in that recommendation and leave it up to the client to choose at the end of the day, which hits their budget better. So the other thing you can do for your clients is allow them to just purchase freely through your supplement dispensary. So you can make these recommendations for them with products that you think would be beneficial to them, but you can also allow them to shop freely, explore the catalog, add items to their cart, and check out on their own. So you can just allow them the opportunity to be able to purchase, and that can help with not having to be overly salesy. But I think the last time I looked at this actual stat, it was something like 76% of Americans take supplements anyway. So if they're not getting it through you, they're getting it somewhere else. And perhaps that somewhere else is more inferior quality. As far as what Fullscript carries, like all of the brands that we do carry are vetted by our medical team. That's a whole other presentation in itself. But our merchandising and medical team do vet every brand that comes on board into Fullscript, so that we. And then, in addition to that, we also house and ship these products based on the manufacturer's guidelines. So you can be assured that they are quality products that are getting to your client's store the way that the manufacturer intended it to.
Yeah, that's awesome. And, I do want to just mention to everyone listening and everyone that's catching the replay that we have a special webinar. Should we share a little bit about that webinar, Debra?
Oh, yes.
With Dr. Keller? Yeah. So I'll share the date. We have, and maybe Debra can share some of the juicy details on that. But we have December 7th at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time booked for really, I cannot wait to see this webinar with Dr. Keller. Can you share a little bit about that?
Sure. This webinar is an exclusive webinar. We'll get into that for a second, but it is Dr. Keller. He is he's our medical director and a naturopath at Fullscript. He's been at Fullscript for a number of years. Super knowledgeable. This particular webinar is around supplement quality. So he will get into some of the more of those details that I was just talking about how Fullscript goes through the vetting process and why it is important to choose quality as far as supplements go. So it's a super informative webinar. And I think, Lesli, yes, you said it's December 7th, and it's an exclusive webinar because all of Leslie's people who create their Fullscript Dispensary have their first order placed within their dispensary, a virtual order. So and I'll show you how to do it using the virtual dispensing portion of Fullscript. By, what was the date we were saying? Was it by,
well, how about, yeah, we'll give them a new date. How's that?
Yeah.
Let's give them a new date. So let's give them a new date. Let's say by a week from today. How's that, guys? Okay. You got a week from today. I put the link so anyone that does not yet have a Fullscript account, this is the link. Okay, it's a bit.ly link. You can just type that into your browser and set up your free account. To be eligible for this really exclusive webinar, you do need to place your first order. Okay, so you need to sign up using the link and you need to place your first order. Your first order could be anything. It could just be a bottle of vitamin D for your own family, right? Like,
yep. Yes, exactly.
Super easy. Yeah, so I think the webinar is going to be super helpful because it's all about quality, and that is one of the most common questions I hear when it comes to supplements is how can I rest assured that the quality is in place, you know, and questions like that. I think it'll be incredibly helpful. How about if we take a peek under the hood, Deborah? Do you want to do a screen share?
Sure. Okay, so let me see if I figured out how to do this.
Yes. Let's see.
I see screen share right here.
Yep.
Okay. So let's see. I think I got it. Hold on, I'm going to move this up here. And then, okay, can you see my screen?
Oh, you know what? I think I need to add, there we go.
Perfect. Okay, so this is a Fullscript supplement dispensary. And also just to, just another thing, Leslie, about the webinar with Dr. Keller. I think it was okay, even if someone does have their Fullscript dispensary created but haven't placed their first order yet. So if they've created their dispensary through you, that's fine. If you placed it in the past, but you haven't placed your first order yet, if you do place your first order by next Thursday, you can still be included in this webinar as well.
Yes, great point. Thanks for reminding everybody about that.
No worries. Okay, so this is a Fullscript dispensary, and basically what will happen once you click the link or you enter that link in the browser on that Leslie just shared with you, it'll take you first to a sign-in screen where you enter like your email address and a password, answer a couple questions, and then you'll eventually end here. You'll have your own personalized Fullscript dispensary. And there will be a couple setup, well, you'll have to go through a setup process, which literally takes less than 5 minutes. You will enter your banking information. You'll decide if you want a full profit account, which I'm assuming most of you do. And then once you go through all of that business information and put all of that information in, you'll get to your dispensary, which would look something like this. And honestly, then you can just get started right away. So right down here, I'm at the bottom of the screen, there's a URL right here. It says clients can access your dispensary by going here. So that is my personal unique URL for my dispensary. So say I sent that to someone, or I put it on my website, or I put it in an email, anyone could click on that link, and then they would get into a sign-in page where they would enter their information, and then they would have access into their own login within my personalized dispensary, and they could go and make purchases. So let me show you the recommendation tool, because this is what you're going to want to use when you're dispensing supplements with your clients. And this is something perfect for you to walk yourself through and test it out with yourself, perhaps with a personal order for that first order that we're talking about, because then you really get to see the process and what it would look like if you were one of your clients. So we do highly encourage that from Fullscript perspective. It just honestly helps you get up and running better, and it helps you be able to describe the process to your clients. So you would essentially just come over here and you would click this new recommendation button. If you have a client, well, you can do two things. One, you can add a client. So you can click here, create new client. And then you just add an individual's first name, last name, email address, and mobile number. So the mobile number is optional. That's if you want to text them any of these recommendations, you certainly can do that. If they're not into being texted recommendations, you can certainly just leave it with an email address. Now, once you have added your clients, you don't have to go through that process again. You can just click the drop down and you can click the client that you want to make a recommendation for. Next, you can include a personal message to them. Perhaps it's a summary of the visit. We are HIPAA compliant, so anytime you are sending a recommendation to a client or texting a recommendation to a client, it's essentially a link that you're sending that they have to click, and then they have to, it's password protected, so they have to click the link and then log in with a password that they create before they see what you're actually sending to them. So I've seen some practitioners use this personal message as a summary of the visit, and perhaps for some more detailed descriptions or analysis of the condition that they're coming to see you for. But it's a place where you can basically include any information you want. So you simply type in whatever you want there. Now, when you're ready to add your products to the recommendations, you have a couple options. You can simply click Add Products right here, which I'm going to do in a second. But we also right here have this protocol button. Now, I mentioned previously that you can access some decision-based protocols from Fullscript's website. You can upload these protocols into your dispensary. And that's exactly what I did at a different time. So I have a couple of these protocols that were uploaded from Fullscript's dispensary that I can simply click and apply it to this particular recommendation. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to apply a cold and health or a cold and flu recommendation. Now that immediately populates this recommendation with some supplements. Now, you can modify it, like say you don't want that product to be included. You can, you can remove that. That one is back ordered, so perhaps you want to find another echinacea, so we can remove that. Now, and that could be the start of your recommendation. Obviously, this is going to be personalized for the individual, but this can at least help to get you started. So once you do have your products added, you can modify the dosage instructions. We do start you off with the manufacturers, but you can certainly change this to whatever you want it to be. Now, let's say you did want to add more products. You can click that Add Product button, and then you can start searching for a particular product that you'd like to add. So I'm just, for simplicity, if I can type correctly, I'm going to do a vitamin C ingredient search. So by choosing vitamin C, that is going to pull up products that do have vitamin C in it. Now, I can certainly filter down more to really find what I want to find. So if I click the filter here, perhaps I want chewable vitamin C. That'll provide me with some items below that are products that do have vitamin C within them, but they're chewable products. The other thing you could do, perhaps we want to say gluten-free, then this will provide me with a list of products that are gluten-free and have vitamin C in them. Now, let's say I wanted to go a little deeper. Perhaps I want a certain amount of vitamin C. I'm just going to choose 10. All of the vitamin C that has been added to these products will have more than 10 milligrams within it. And you can play around with that, and add more or less based on what you want. Now, let's see, I want to include an additional ingredient. Let's just say I also want this ingredient, I also want this product to contain zinc. I could just choose regular zinc, or I can choose a specific zinc. I'm just going to choose zinc for now. And then that now means the results that I have are products that have both vitamin C and zinc. So you can continue doing this as much as you want until you really find the products that you want. Now, before, when I mentioned you can start, a new feature that has been added was the fact that you can search by price now. So say you do have a price conscious individual that you're seeing. So you wanted to look for some products that are perhaps a little more on the less expensive side. You can search by expense, and that'll put a different filter on our viewing of the results and order. Once you find what you're looking for, you just simply click add, and then you can continue with the recommendation. Now, once, let's say you've completed this recommendation, you're done, you're ready to send it to the client, you have a couple options. First off, now, if you are doing a personal order, as I mentioned previously, you will make 35% of the sale, but you can offer discounts. You can discount up to your 35% margin. So if you offer a 10% discount, you'll make 25% of the sale. Say you're doing a personal order, you can just come on over and click here, apply additional savings, and give yourself a 35% discount. And then you'll get 35% off of the retail price. The pricing within Fullscript is the manufacturer's pricing. Now, okay, so if I am done with the recommendation and I want to send it to the client, there's a couple options. If I just choose send recommendation, I'm done. That means this recommendation is emailed and text message, sent via email and text message to the client. And then it's up to them to purchase in their own time. If it's a personal order, or if the individual would like to purchase with you on the spot, you're going to choose recommend and place order. And then you're just going to enter the client's shipping and credit card information, or your shipping and credit card information, and complete the order that way. So that is it. I am going to just choose send recommendation to show you how easy that is. Recommendation's been sent. You now have a record within your dispensary that you sent this recommendation to your client, Debra Wolf. You can even check to see all of the products that were sent. And you also have this order tab, so you can click that and see if any of those products were purchased. You also will be email notified when one of your clients does make a purchase. So that is that's the basics of using Fullscript. It's super intuitive. It's super easy to use. We also have a very strong customer support and onboarding team. That's part of our sales team that are there to help you through every step of the way. You can do right here's a book a demo button. If you click book a demo, that'll set you up with about a 20-minute demo with one of our sales agents, who will just basically help you finish creating your dispensary and help you get started. They're basically there to answer any questions you have.
I love that.
So how was that? Was that a good overview?
That was great. Guys, customer service with Fullscript is bar none amazing. I really want to put a plug in, just based on my own personal experience in that realm. So the one thing that I want to make sure that we cover, just so everybody's crystal clear, Debra, is sure. What do we do with Cyber Monday, right? So
yes.
I want every single person listening to disconnect this call today, knowing exactly what to do to leverage Cyber Monday and Fullscript. So what do we do, yes. Debra?
Okay, so first I want to tell you that outside of supplement dispensing, Fullscript really is your marketing partner. We have evolved over this past year and a half or so to really offer our practitioners more and more marketing support. Cyber Monday is one of these tools or resources that we're offering our clients. And when I say tool or resource, you really don't have to do anything. You just have to decide, sure, I want to do it, and you just click a button and done. You're opted in. So I'm going to walk you through that, but I just want to let you know how just the basics of it and what it is and how it works. So the Fullscript Cyber Monday promotion is basically where Fullscript will send emails to your clients, letting them know that you're offering a special Cyber Monday discount. So the Cyber Monday sale runs actually 3 days. So it starts on Monday the 30th and will run on December the 1st and December the 2nd. So it will run for 3 days. Over the course of those 3 days, our marketing team sends out these emails, like I previously mentioned, that are basically coming from you and directed to your clients. So I can give you a sneak peek of the creative. I mean, we have a great customer service our marketing team that are super creative. Can you guys see this?
Yep. Let me share that.
Hold on. Wait, I think it. Am
I sharing the wrong one? Wait, hang on.
No, you're sharing the right one. I just have to find where I put it. I tried to put it in the right screen. And here it is. Here it is. Okay.
Okay.
There it is. Okay.
Oh, nice.
So this is just an example of an email that would be sent out coming from you. So it would say, for 2 days only, Debra Wolf is offering amazing savings, and it'll be directed directly to one of your clients, and it explains to them exactly what to do. So they would then click into your dispensary. This email would have your actual store link in it. So the client would click that, they'd then go in, they'd add their products to their cart, then they check out and they get that discount that you're offering them. So there are, I believe it's 3 emails. They get an email on day 1, an email day 2, and an email on day 3 that's essentially like, place your order before midnight to be able to see these savings. So that is why it's easy. That's why we're helping you. We're actually sending these marketing emails to your clients, and we're also turning the discount on and off within your dispensary. So what you're going to want to do, and also I should state that this will be the 3rd year that we've done Cyber Monday, and it's been hugely successful for our clients. Practitioners have seen, just here are a couple stats that have that our data team put together for when we did an analysis on how successful Cyber Monday was for our clients. On average, practitioners have seen a boost in revenue by 500%. Now, obviously, that depends on the discount you're offering, but there is that boost in sales that you will see in your dispensary, mainly because the whole world knows what Cyber Monday is, and they are looking for savings that day. The other thing which is an interesting stat, is on average, 14% of patients this is okay. So sorry, I'm just reading that and making sure I understand it correctly. Practitioners would see that 14% of patients would have placed their first order. So they'll see an increase in patients who are placing their first order in their dispensary by 14%, if that makes sense. And they also, the number of orders within their dispensary that actually increased by 265%, which means people are going in there, they're purchasing supplements, they're also purchasing outside of those supplements, because there are plenty of products within the Fullscript dispensary that are non-supplement. Like there are teas, there are lotions, there's shampoos. So they'll use your dispensary to shop for some of those products as well.
I love that. And what I'm guessing probably happens, and maybe you can speak to this, once someone places that initial order, they're very likely to continue to order months and months and maybe even years down the line, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We have seen that clients that come in that purchase within your dispensary go on to purchase at least an additional 7 times. A lot of that has to do with the refill reminders that they get, just the availability and the ease, and the fact that these are quality supplements and products that are a lot of them they can't get elsewhere. So you will see that a new client will continue purchasing. It's very likely that you will see a new client coming into your dispensary making their purchase the first time will continue purchasing.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, all right. So what do we, just to recap, what are the steps? Obviously we need to, step one, if you don't have a Fullscript account, we need to get you set up, right?
Yep.
Step two is get that first order placed within a week, even if it's a small order, even if it's just, maybe some things that you need for your own family, right? But I mean, who doesn't need vitamin D and C right now, right? Everybody. All right. So you want to get that first order placed within the week, because then you are eligible to get the exclusive invitation for Dr. Keller's webinar that's going to take place on December 1st. Okay, so then
December 7th. December 7th, right?
Oh my goodness. Let me double check.
Isn't the 7th? Yeah. I think it's the 7th.
You're probably right. Let me see. All right. So while I look, yeah. You know what? You're right. You're right.
Okay.
Dr. Keller, December 7th. Okay, guys. Okay. December. Thanks for that catch. December 7th. Yeah, and so there'll be more information on how to get access to that. But guys, the key is open your account and place that first order, and then you'll get an invitation for this exclusive event. All right, so then the next thing I just want to make sure everybody's clear on is the Cyber Monday, right? So can you just give us a quick summary on exactly what needs to happen to get that locked and loaded and ready to go? Because that's right around the corner, guys.
Right around the corner. Okay, so very easy. Best thing with Fullscript, we make things as easy as possible for everyone, because who wants something that's complicated? So you're going to log into your dispensary. You'll come over and you'll click. It'll either be your name or initials or a picture over here. Your picture. Click that, and you're going to go to dispensary settings. And there will be this option right over here that's client promotions. You're going to come over there and click that. Oh, did I? Okay. Should I start over again? Okay, let me start over again. Okay. So click, we're going to click your name or your picture that's right up here. You're going to go to dispensary settings, and then you're going to come over to the far right, and you're going to click client promotions. Okay, now right here, there's some information you can read through, but to make this super easy, you can do this a couple ways. One is you can opt into all promotions. Now what that means is we do these Cyber Monday promotions, but we also did a June promotion, which we called a Hello Health sale. So we will probably do these quarterly. So if it's something that you want to do, always, you can just simply opt yourself into all of them. If you want to opt into a specific one, like you just want to opt into the Cyber Monday, you're going to click opt me into specific promotions. And then you're going to come down here and you're going to want to set your discount. Now, this is the discount that that will be in the that email that your clients will receive if they purchase from you within those 3 days. Now, what's important to realize about this discount is it does compound. So what I mean by that, if you're offering a discount already in your dispensary as a global discount, like everybody already receives a 10% discount, and then you click additional client savings of 10%, that means all of your clients would actually get a 20% discount because you're offering that global 10% already. You're now offering them an additional 10% or 20%. Same applies for individual discounts. Let's say you don't offer a global discount, but you offer some people individual discounts. That 10% would also be added to those people's discounts as well.
Right.
So let's just say I want to do a 10% discount. Well, let's say I'll go 15%. Opt in. Yes, I want to opt in. Done. I'm now opted in to this Cyber Monday promotion, and that means all my clients are going to get those emails announcing to them that I am offering this additional savings to them for these 3 days. Now, in order to make the most out of the Cyber Monday sale, you want to make sure all of your clients are added to your dispensary. If they are, great, you're done. Here, just move on, you're done, go on with your day. If they're not, you can upload them. So you're gonna want, you just come over to clients and you're gonna click that import clients button right there on the upper right. Now, what you'll have to do is, I think certain client management systems, you can export CSV files or Excel files that are your patient, that list your patients. So you're going to want to do that. You're going to want a CSV file. This here, if I click download sample file, you can download an example of exactly what it looks like and how it needs to be formatted. But essentially the only information that needs to be contained is the first name, last name, email address, and then the text number, SMS number is optional and the discount's optional. So it really just need the first name, last name, and email address.
Is the last name mandatory? Because like, I'm just wondering if people use like MailChimp or, you know, if they're going to download a CSV file, sometimes we don't always have the last name. Right?
That's a good question. I do think last name is required.
Okay.
I do think it is. You'll probably get an error message if it's not there.
Okay. All right. That's a good point. So guys, you're going to want to download from your EMR, right? Like if you use, you know, Practice Better or Healthy, you're going to want to download from there because obviously you're going to have their last name there. Yeah. And some of you may collect last names on your email list. Some may, and others of you probably may not. So, and one quick comment I wanted to make, you know, we got a question about, you know, kind of the ethics around making a profit with supplements. And Debra, you might, you know, have a comment on that or, you know, in terms of what your thoughts are around that. But I do want to emphasize anyone that is, you know, for whatever reason, not comfortable in making any kind of profit. If that is you, then you're doing your clients a huge service, right? By just having this as an option, giving them a place to go, an easy place to go to get professional grade, awesome supplements all in one spot, right? If you're not comfortable making a profit, you know, you can just set your account up so that you're passing that profit, that 35% along to your client. Like that really is an option.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So,
yeah, it's really up to you and what you feel comfortable with. We have plenty of practitioners who do make a profit on their supplements, and they do very well with Fullscript. You know, a lot of times clients are going to ask you for your advice, and that's what they're paying you for anyway. That's what they're coming to see you for. But again, you know, you do have this adjustable margin, this 35% adjustable margin. So you can pass along as much of a discount as you want to your clients.
Yeah. Awesome. So. All right. So we're going to have to wrap things up, unfortunately. So anyway, guys, I hope this was super helpful. Really want to thank Debra so very much for your time today. It's always great to connect with you. I always learn something new. And yeah, so bottom line, guys, just remember, if you don't have your account yet, go ahead, get that set up, place your first order. You'll get an invite for that webinar with Dr. Keller, all about supplement quality. And of course, like the most amazing thing about this, I think, is you don't have to write those emails, right? You don't have to do a thing in terms of the Cyber Monday.
Let us be your marketing partner.
Yeah. So it's like, it's done. Push a button, done, right? Yeah. And that's the beauty of it. All right, guys. So let me know if you have any questions. we'll be checking, I'll be looking in on the comments and seeing if there's any questions, anything I can help you with. But in the meantime, thank you for joining us. Really appreciate your time. I hope this was helpful, and looking forward to seeing you next time. So we're going to, there will not be a Facebook Live a week from today. It's Thanksgiving. We're going to take that day off, but I'll see you in 2 weeks. All right, everybody, take good care and happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.